What's up guys, Kerry from KJB, and your eyes do not deceive you. We are back. Career mode is back on the channel for the first time in 3 months. I'll explain that shortly. And we are back with Leicester City. It's the 14th of August 2027, so what does that make it? Season 4? Season 5? I can't quite remember, to be honest. I'm still getting my head back around this team, this squad, and what needs to be done to it. But it feels good to be back. Now, if you don't want to hear my explanation to why there's been no videos from my side for the last 3 months, skip forward about a minute, 2 minutes, just go from that. Middle of March, I went away with my wife for a weekend, came back, my PC just wasn't connecting to anything. Brought a new game cap, brought new lead, brought everything, could not get it to work. Then had a slight mental health blip, then had the bathroom done at home, so everything was really noisy and expensive and couldn't quite get everything sorted to record. And then I finally got around to buying a whole new PC. Whole new PC is what we've had to do, but we are back and it is working. Touch wood, touch all the wood in the world, because I have missed recording and having this as my little hobby that I enjoy doing. And I hope you guys have missed me too. And also shout out to Johnny for being an absolute G on the channel and carrying everything. And Beckford posting F1 videos. Well, welcome back again to the Leicester City career mode. Here are the rules of the series, as we have not done this in a little while. So let's refresh ourselves. 3 signings per season, +1 for every first team impacting player that gets sold. New signings can't be higher rated than the best current players at the club. That is Gift Orban 86. That is a very good place to be. And signings must be justified or realistic. I think at this point 86 rated players going down to like the mid 80s, it's justified. We're in the Europa League. We're trying to push on. There are a couple of players I would absolutely love to sign for this career mode. And I know exactly who I'm going in for and when I'm going to try and get them. But in the meantime, bear in mind that we did start this career mode at the very start of this game cycle, so a lot of players on the shortlist who I would have loved to sign at this point of the career mode just haven't quite developed as much. The likes of Cole Palmer, for example, only 75 rated at 25. I bet if you start a career mode now, he is a hell of a lot better than that. Kobe Mainu as well, another one who I think is definitely a lot better than his rating lets on. It is time that we look through the squad, figure out who we've got playing where and where we need to improve, and also decide what's happening. So a lot of these players I will loan out. I'll let you know as and when we transfer list people. In terms of centre backs, I'm very happy. Danso, Gehi, Doyle as the main 3, and then we do have Evans and Taylor as the backups. Left back wise, Justin Christensen there. I think I might look for a better left back than Christensen. Realistically, I don't see him staying at the club all too long, and he's been here 4 seasons now. Right back, we've got Wan-Bissaka and Clark, but Justin can cover both of those very well. Kante has retired, which means we've got Kraus and Ndidi, 2 very good CDMs. I'm very happy with them as options. Clark, he's a left winger, but he's basically just our right winger. Dele Alli at 31. Has had his time. I think he is the first player we are going to be transfer listing, and then that does leave us with just Braybrook in that midfield. So I think a midfielder might be very key. Dewsbury Hall, our captain, our cam, Baldanzi. I might give him the pre-season tournament to impress, but to be honest, he's been that injury prone for us. We've not seen a lot from him. If an offer comes in for him, I won't be opposed to selling him and making a replacement there. Obviously, Logan Barnes is the youngster who is absolutely shining on this career mode. I remember him being absolutely brilliant. I think as well, the time might have come for Steffi Mavididi at the club. 80 rated, 29 years old. I've got a plan for him, and I think a few Leicester fans will like that plan. We also have Ahmed, who I forgot about, who's 81 rated. We've got a lot of decent wingers, including Wanya Marçal, who's 75 rated 24, that's really good, but again, low list. In terms of striking options, Orban's definitely the starter. Moffey was a brilliant backup. Ian Acho at 30. I think it's time to cash in. He's left the club in real life, so time to go, I'm afraid. That is the squad though, and to be honest, like I said, there's a couple of players I'm interested in. There's a few players that if we get offers for, I'm not going to be upset to see them leave. We do have a budget of 186 million, which is absolutely brilliant. And I think that's going to help us try and sign these players that can help us push into the Champions League places. There is a certain little star boy who I definitely neglected at the start of this series. And that is Abdul Fatawu. He's 81 rated, he's 23 years old, he's playing for Almira. I don't know why I never signed him permanently. I feel awful for not doing it. But this is where Steffi Mavadidi's going to come into it. And we're going to offer 10 mil with a 10% sell-on clause and see what Almira say. If they want 12.5 and a 5%, you know what? Let's get Fatawu in. Using players in swap deals doesn't count as a sale. So unfortunately, that we still only can assign 2 players after this. But in terms of the player we're going to be getting, Abdul Fatawu, coming in for about 80 grand a week. Let's do it. Let's make this happen. This should have happened at the start of this career mode. Next up, an offer for Dele Alli on his market value of 7.5 mil. I'm just going to accept that straight away. I know it does leave us quite weak in certain areas with a few sales. I'm not going to show you all the players going out on loan because it will take ages. Palace as well wants 7.5 mil for Ali. We'll go for it if we can get it. And Iheanacho has an offer for 17 mil from Getafe again. Not going to complain at it. Let's just accept it and see if he goes. First signing is in then, 70 grand a week, and Fatawu is back a lot later than he should have been. Mavadidi going the other way, 12.5 mil spent. I think this is a very, very good deal. Board aren't happy with it, that's fine, go away. Dele Alli has joined Crystal Palace for 7.5 million, and Kelechi Iheanacho has joined Getafe for 17.5 million. So 2 more signings we can make off the back of these. Chelsea want Ricky Puig, which is an interesting one again because I remember him being very good. I'm going to reject it, but I'm not opposed to selling him and looking at a new centre midfielder. I think the next player I'm very interested in is going to be Kobbie Mainoo, and then maybe Archie Gray, and bulk up this midfield because we haven't got too much depth there at the minute. Kobbie Mainoo is going to be the first one we go in for. He's valued around 10 mil, so let's just go straight in with 12. Let's go 12 and a sell on. See what they say to that. They're happy with that. Perfect. And offer him that wage. Signing number 2 has came in. Kobbie Mainoo joins Leicester City. Joins from Napoli, which is an interesting move from Manchester United. Surely this is a decent rating. See again. But with Kante retiring, I think he's a very, very good backup player to having that CDM spot. We've got Kraus, who can cover both centre mid and CDM, and Diddy's getting a bit older. There's a chance for him to develop. Mbeumo is wanted by Leeds United. That's not happening. We're not selling to Leeds. One thing we've not done is check the objectives for this year. So sign 4 players for Youth Academy, that's fine. Keep 7 clean sheets in home matches, that's quite tough. Sign 3 players born in South America. I might devote with some youngsters on the free agent list. I'm not going to get too involved with that. Win the Europa League, Champions League places in an FA Cup win, and sign 3 crucial first team players, but also make a profit of 106 million. That might be very tough because I'm not looking to sign many players for this team at the minute. Dewsbury Hall's had an offer from Chelsea. That's not happening. I want Dewsbury Hall to stay at this club for as long as he can on this career mode. I suppose next up on my list is left back. Kirkes I'd have absolutely loved to sign, but he's just gone to Nice. I think Ian Matson might be the player I go in for on this one. At Wolfsburg, 25 years old, 83 rated. I'm going to go first up, 35 million and a 15% sell-on clause. They are not having Dewsbury Hall. That's not happening. I'd be tempted to see if they want Christiansen. He's valued at that, and then drop that down to about 20 million. So we'll see what they say. Yeah, they'll have Christiansen, and we get Ian Matson. He's not on a high wage, so we will bump him right up because he'll be up there with some of the better players at the club. We'll see what he says. We do have an offer for Mads Hermansen. I'm going to reject it for now. I wouldn't be opposed to a new goalkeeper either. Kevin Danso's had an offer. That's a straight up rejection. We don't want to see him go. I need your opinions in the comment section on players who you'd sell, players who you'd sign for this club, and a lot of just suggestions of signings. We're 5 seasons in, it's a save file from the start of the game. We can't sign better players than what we've currently got, but at the same time, if you've got suggestions, please get them in the comments below. It'd be much appreciated. We're only going up to the Leeds game and playing that in this episode, so I've got time to get your feedback on board before recording the next one. Just like that, Ian Maatsen becomes the 3rd signing of the summer. Christensen going either way, so again we don't gain a signing for that, but I think it's just a straight upgrade on the left back position. C rating, they're not liking my signings this year. Transfer offer for Wan-Bissaka, I might delegate 50, or 55, and if we can get 50 for him, fair enough, we will go for a new right back again, and proper upgrade on these fullbacks and see what happens. Man City are coming for Kevin Danso this time. Again, I'm going to reject it because I don't want to see him go. Arsenal have offered 52.5 for Wan-Bissaka, and I will accept that. If he goes for that, that is fair enough. This is a big one, and Wan-Bissaka is leaving the club for over £50 million, which for a 29-year-old I think it's hard to reject that kind of money. It means we're a bit weak at right back, very much so in fact, but we'll see what that means. We've got a few in the scouts who I will be looking at. In the meantime, comments, let me know who do you think we could go in for. Tell you what, Juve have come in 38.9 mil for Hermansen. And again, if we can get upwards of 50 million for him, I'm not opposed to making that sale. So we'll see what they say. Braybrook's been offered a loan, he's staying because he is actually developing really nicely. We've made it all the way to the start of the Premier League then. Leeds are the opponents today. They have an interesting team. Lindstrom is their key attacking player, and Cucho up front is a name I do recognise. They do have a very Leeds backline. Junior Firpo, Stroik, Drama. But it's a very decent team, and we're not going to take them lightly, especially being as Champions League is the aim this season. In terms of our team, this is how we are going to line up. Hermansen in goal, Justin right back, Danso and Gehi as the centre-back partnerships, with new signing Ian Maatsen at left back, and Didi and Puig are the 2 centre mids, Fatawu Barnes out wide, Dewsbury Hall behind, Orban up top, who's already an 87 rated player, and he's very, very good. Baldanzi is on the bench, and hopefully he'll come on and not get injured. Mainu in reserves for this one, but I think we stand a decent chance. This has been a proper rivalry all season in the Championship in real life, Leicester versus Leeds. And I'd be lying to you if I said I'm surprised Leeds didn't go up, because I'm very surprised Leeds didn't go up. Cucho Hernandez straight away in the box. Gets around, Gehi tries to put a tackle in, Gehi does win that one, Traore gets it back, turns past Justin a bit easily, Hermansen makes the save, that's very dangerous 3 minutes in. But yeah, with Leeds not going up, who wants to see a Leeds United career mode at the start of next season? Because I'm very, very tempted for that. Fatawu, on his return to the club, gives it to Justin. Fatawu puts one long, Harvey Barnes is at the back, wins his header, puts it wide. Our turn to look dangerous. Lindstrom, Maatsen with a great tackle there. And we're playing it out of trouble quite dangerously, but the opportunity's risen for Orban to get through. Gets the other side of Stroik, gets ahead of a defender, puts a little one past Meslier. Counter-attack FC are back, Gift Orban is back. The career mode has started where it left off. It's a lovely ball through by Dewsbury Hall, perfectly weighted. Orban's there just to clinically slot past Meslier. That's all he does. He's a very, very clinical striker. Jamie Vardy in his prime. Gift Orban is. Pulls it back to Zambrano. Puig is there again on an interception. Gives it away though. They get their own. Danso tries to put a block in. It's a very good save by Hermansen. And again, we look shaky at the back. I'm blaming that on... I've not played this game really in a long while. Fatawu cuts past his man very well. Ricky Puig puts one over. Orban goes to win his header. It's a good interception in the end. Oh, that is shocking. That's a very good save by Hermansen. That is so poor from us. We've got to really wake up to that. But we're on the verge of catching Leeds out on a counter-attack again. Harvey Barnes knocks it really long. He's going alone. Finesses it. 2-0. We are really counter-attack FC. Both our goals have came on the verge of Leeds breaking us down and getting a decent chance. Orban with one, Harvey Barnes finishes the other. This is a very good start to the season. I'd like to see a more imposing performance, but a win is a win. It's a shot and Hermansen does make a save. Very well done. It is a free kick though. And free kick against a legendary eye is never a good thing because he's going to score. Oh, he's at the bar. We've got away with it. Pooch gives it to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall out there for Ian Matson, and the counter-attack is on again. Ian Matson this time, the man on it. You know what? Shoot yourself. That's probably the last time you shoot him. That has been a very, very successful first half. And I hope more of the same to come. A bit more imposing would be good. A few less mistakes at the back would be good. But we've not conceded yet. But Hermansen hasn't had it quiet. Pooch puts it forward to Fatawu, who's not had the most lively of returns. It's a great tackle by Wilfred Ndidi. It'd be such a shame if he does leave the club in the summer, but if he does, then fair enough. On that note, I will make a couple of changes. Baldanzi is going to get a chance. Jack Clark is coming on for Fatawu, and Braybrook is going to come on for Pooch. Clark's first action puts the free kick in, and Orban just gives it straight back to him. Matson touches it down. Can he get it inside? Give it there for Orban. There's Harvey Barnes. One more for Braybrook. Going to take the shot on the edge. Melier saves. Jack Clark is going to get the chance to recover it. What can we do? Puts it in. Orban into the box. Just gets tackled. Braybrook just fouls him as well. Clear as day, that one. Trammer's up against Matson again. Does get the ball in this time. Clark can only play it across the face of goal, but we've given it back to the keeper eventually. That's a long way of doing that. Clark, though, looking to prove his worth and get this starting right wing slot. Absolutely just gets past their defence, puts the ball over. It's a dangerous one, and Melier palms it over unconvincingly. Drama's up against Matson again. He's gave him a little bit of space because Gehi's there to cover him, and I love this back line. It's really stepped up this second half. Barnes to play Baldanzi in, and he's got a lot of room to run into now, the Italian. Baldanzi cuts inside, goes for the ball for Jack Clark to chase, doesn't quite win his header. Just in against Junior Firpo. Going to give him time to put the ball in because we know we can just eat crosses like that all day long. Jack Clark this time has a lot of space to run into himself, and he's against a tired Zambrano. Jack Clark pushes it long, gets the little one. Orban goes for the dink. Is he going to reach it? It is. It's 3-0. Gift Orban at the double. There's not been too many chances in this second half, but Jack Clark does really well just to poke it through. Gift Orban with a lovely finish over Melier. Just about sneaks over before the defender can get there. And he can celebrate in front of the away support. 3-0. It's a very good start to the season. We can't be losing this from here. Luis Enrique has done well to get it around the defence, but Danso stands strong at the back. He's been formidable this game. Can't quite get a breakaway again. It's been a very successful first game back. Can we keep this clean sheet though? One last chance for Leeds to try and get the ball into the box. We've got it in. Hermansen catches. That is easy. 3-0 win. It's good to be back. That will do us for today's episode then. Like we said, we need a new right back. There's potential we need a new goalkeeper. And we could do with maybe a backup striker behind Moffey and Orban in case of injuries. And maybe a cam if Baldanzi is to go. So comments, get to work. Let me know who you think we should sign down below. If you have enjoyed the return, please leave a like on the video, comment with any feedback, subscribe to see more from us, and I'll see you in the week. Bye!